Hi guys, welcome to your on Adobe Photoshop tutorial. In this video, I am going to discuss about layers and making selection in Adobe Photoshop. As you begin to create in Photoshop, you will find that one of the most important tool are the selection tool. This is going to be very useful tutorial. So let's start guys. First, this is the window of Photoshop. We'll go to the file menu and there is a options control N is the shortcut key for new file. When we click on control N, we have the name of the file. We can put the name of the file. This is untitled 1. International paper, you can select the international papers. Then the size A4, A3, all sizes is there. You can select the sizes, or you can make the sizes width and height you can put manually, or here is the pixels, inches, centimeter, whatever you want. For measurement you can put the measurement. I select the inches, so it's converted into the selection. Resolution must be 300 because 300 is good for the printing. You can choose the mode. There is a difference between RGB and CMYK. RGB for the screen, for the computer screen, and CMYK when you wants to take out the print. It's also depend on the your printer. It's in CMYK, so you put the CMYK. 8GB is okay, and the background is white. You can have option of background color and transparency. So now right now we'll take the white background colors, and then you can put OK, so that the A4 sheet is open in your desktop. Go to the this is the layer. Here is the written background. If we double click on the background, you can open. Here is the lock. We can unlock the background color, so that we can now go to the selection tool and we can move the A4 sheet. This is the white background we take, and this is the transparent background. So we can move the pictures when we select some pictures on this area. Let's take some picture on the screen. So we'll open a file here. We can drag the file to our Photoshop file and open some pictures on Photoshop. When we drag the file here, there is a cross sign here. When we put enter on keyboard, it's the cross sign is gone. And let's see guys, here is the different layer is made. Just double click on the layer. We can change the name of the layer. We can change the layer name like a tree, a small tree. If we double click on the layer, we can change the name of the layer. Now let's see guys, when we select this layer and select the selection tool, we can move this image from anywhere. We can put the more number of images also. So today we learn about some of the selection tool for making some selection. First we go to the new layer from here and click on the new layer. We made a new layer. We name it Dawn. The layer name will put the geometry, GEO geometry. So we'll make some selections here. So we'll go to the first selection tool. Is called rectangle market tool. When we select the rectangle market tool and select certain area, the dotted line shows the selected area. Here is the option of color. We have the two color. We double click. When we double click on the colors, the color dialog box is open. We have the default color. There is a black option is there. When we click on this option, the color is changed into black and white. We can change the upground or background color through here is the arrow key. We put on the arrow key, we can change the background color alternatively. So when we put white on this, the double click on the white color and change the color from here. We take the blue color, nice blue color, then place OK. When we want to this blue color inside this selection area, then go to, there is a paint bucket tool. We select the inside the paint bucket tool, there is a gradient tool, paint bucket tool, or 3D material drop tools. We select the paint bucket tool and place inside the selected area. The selected area going to fill on the color. Now we can also wants to change the color, double click on the color or change the color, put OK, again go to the paint bucket tool and click here so that we can change the color. Again we have so many elliptical marquee tool is here. When we select the elliptical marquee tool, place the elliptical marquee tool, then we want to fill the colors, go to the color, double click on the color. This time we will take the orange color, orange kind of colors. So select the colors, again go to the paint bucket tool and fill the color inside the selection. This way we can fill the color inside the selection. Then again we go to the single row marquee tools. The benefit of single row marquee tool means we can select the 1 pixels. Press Alt and zoom it, guys. So you can see the pixels per inch. It's that the square box is in on the screen. This is called the 1 pixel. When we want to select the 1 pixels, we go to the single row marquee tool. When we click on the single marquee tool, we can select the 1 pixels. Otherwise 1 pixel selection is very difficult. Through these tools we can select the 1 pixels. Now we fill some certain color inside the picture. So then go to the same thing and we select some of the color from here. We can also use the eyedropper tool and select certain color, then OK. Again go to the paint bucket tool and fill the color. Let's zoom out, guys. See the selection, particular 1 pixel selection. It's can't visible through the naked eye. When we zoom out in these pixels, we can see the pixels per inch, so that we can select the pixels per inch. When we want to increase or decrease the size, the selections, must remember, guys, there is a 2 options for increase or decrease the selection. It's very important for all the software. When we press Alt means minus and Shift means plus. So we want to plus the single row, so place the Shift key and click the selection button and click on the selection. We can select one more. We want to select more pixels, we can increase the pixels through Shift key. If we want to decrease the selection, we click on the Alt key and we are now decrease the selections. When we want to increase the selection, press the Shift key and select the area, so that we can increase the selected area. Or when we want to decrease the selections, press the Alt key and click the selections, we can decrease the selected area. Okay. Now zoom out, guys. Let's go to the layer panels. When we click on the layer, there is a eye options. When we click on the eye option, we can invisible the layers. The eye is gone, it's invisible the layer. When eye is shown, it's visible. So we can invisible and visible the layers from here. If we don't want this selection, then Control D is the option for deselect the particular area. Now we go to the next image, select some of the images and put it on this place. Then again click enter. Okay. Then we have the next layer is there. We can change the name of the layer. So this is the bug. We change the layer's name. Now we learn about the selection tool. So we increase the size of images so that we can see properly. So now we go to the quick selection tool. If we go to the quick selection tool, we can select the particular area like this. The dotted line shows the selection. If we want to increase our selection, press the shift key, shift means plus, so that we click on the selected area, we can increase the area. It's over selected all. When we want to decrease the area and want to select this bug only, so go to the alt click so that we can decrease the area. It's very important, guys. We always use this method. Alt and shift is very important when we work on this Photoshop for selecting anything, selecting or deselecting anything. So normally we select bug. You can increase or decrease the you can also increase or decrease the size of brush through bracket key. If we press the right bracket key, we can increase the size of brush. If we want to decrease the size of brush, we press the left key to decrease the size of brush, left bracket key, or right bracket key to increase the size of brush, big bracket key. Then we'll particularly select this bug. When we find our selection is good, now it's okay, then we want this selection to a new layer. So press Ctrl J for select this selection going to be separate on the different layer. Ctrl J for jug, Ctrl J. When we click the Ctrl J, we can also invisible all the layers, so we can see the bug is on the separate layer. It's already copied to the separate layer. We can move this layer so that we can understand. It's a duplicate, guys. When we want to duplicate this bug again, we doesn't need to select anything. Go to the layer, right click on the same layer and go to the duplicate layer. Here there is the option to change the layer, or we can change the name of the layer. Then press OK. Here one more layer with one more bug. We can select the bug and move to the another place, so that we can duplicate our selections. This is all about the today class. If you like the video, just like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe the channel for more design related video. In the next video we will come back again with some more informations. Till the time, stay safe, stay connected and keep smiling, guys. Thank you everyone.